Hey friends, it's Veronica. Hope you're having a good day. Today I wanted to just make a short little video to talk to you about generosity because a funny little thing happened to me the other day, got me thinking about giving to other people. What happened is this: I was supposed to go see somebody, I think 2-3 days ago, and I had made plans and I said, okay, I'm going to go see this person, and it's a family member who's a little difficult, to be honest. So whenever I see this family member, most of the time we end up talking about what's going on in his world, and if I start talking about what's happening with me, then sometimes he interrupts me and doesn't really let me talk. And oh, there's Lucy. Lucy, say hello. This is I'm doing another house sit right now in London, in Canada, and this is Lucy. Lucy, say hello. There you go. She's purring. So I was supposed to go see this family member, and I woke up in the morning and I was just not feeling like doing it. And I got all these thoughts of duty, like I must do this. And a lot of the thoughts had to do with just imagining what it was going to be like to be there, right? I mean, I've been taking up a lot of my time writing and coaching, and I just feel like I would really like some space, and it's winter here in Canada right now, and it would be a 45-minute travel time on the bus for me to get to this person's place. Super inconvenient. I just really wasn't feeling it. I kept getting these thoughts that said, okay, you have to go, because what if he dies? This is how I convince myself to visit family, because I think, what if they die? And that thought pattern was actually very useful. If you know a little bit about my story, you'll know that I spent quite a bit of time being a drug addict, not speaking to my family, holding a lot of grudges. So maybe 5 years went by since I had spoken to my father at a certain point. I didn't visit. And that thought of, oh my gosh, they could die at any moment, that was actually what drew me back to visiting my family and trying to, make peace with them, even though they still don't really understand me very much. But I try to do my best in those relationships. So that thought kept coming back. And it was stressing me out, it was really stressing me out. And I talked to Jamie about it, and he said, just cancel it. Just don't go. And I said, but I have to go. What if something happens? And he said, well, if you go and then you feel bitter or resentful about it, then that's not going to do anybody much good, is it? So like, what if he does die? Then the last experience you both had with him is sitting there just like tolerating him, feeling resentful. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is like the advice that I give, right? There's that little ditty that I posted on Facebook a while ago that said, kindness that turns to bitterness when it's unappreciated was never kindness at all. So I get to thinking, oh my gosh, I'm not being kind. I'm not actually trying to be giving to this person. What am I doing? And I thought, wow, I just have this view in my head of I am the giver. I'm just like this giving, compassionate person, and I have to go see him, because if I don't, then that'll shatter my idea of myself. So I called and I said the truth. I just said, I just don't feel like coming. It's really far. I'm getting really stressed out thinking about going. I don't know when I will be able to come. I'm trying to write a book, trying to take care of myself. It's not the easiest thing in the world. And he said, I totally understand. You got to take care of yourself, and I care about you, and you're the most important person in the world to me, and I just want you to be happy. And it was this moment where I realized I felt like I was receiving from him, and that hasn't happened very often. And when I got off the phone, I just thought, wow, by kind of pulling back and saying, you know what, I can't give this thing to you, I gave him an opportunity to give to me. And that was an act of love for everybody, right? It's an act of love for myself, because then I don't have to be stressed out. I don't have to be sitting there being like, oh, I have to go. I don't have to be resentful. I don't have to be bitter. I take care of myself. But it's also an act of love for this person, right? Because I'm giving him the opportunity to be loving, to be generous. If I insist on being the giver in the relationship at any given time, that dynamic can only last so long. Then I end up feeling like I'm having more taken from me than I can give. And then he ends up falling into this role, but he also doesn't get to experience that part of his own nature, the ability to give to me, the ability to reciprocate. So it really made me see it in this funny way where if I give out of this genuine desire to give, and I feel like I have it in me, then that's generosity. But when I give out of duty, then that's not really kindness, is it? It's just really me trying to feed my ego, trying to feed my self concept of I am kind, generous, giving person. And in order to maintain that idea about myself, I have to give to this person. And I think there's something to be said of the way that people react to that too, right? So when I give to somebody and I'm in this like half-hearted, I don't have enough to give to you, but I'm just giving out of duty, the person doesn't really feel it as deeply as they would if I was really present. I read their reaction and their reaction says, it's not like a full response to what I'm saying. And then I read their reaction as what? Oh yeah, you're being ungrateful, right? It just makes me feel worse about myself. My tank feels even emptier. Then the other person is like, oh my gosh, now you're like feeling even worse. And then they feel guilty for like receiving this thing from me, right? And it just starts this whole pattern. And it's really a pattern that I've gotten stuck in many times in my life, and that's something that I'm realizing, and maybe that helps you with your own life, realizing that sometimes the most loving thing that we can do for a person is to just allow them the space to understand us, to hear our no, to see us walk away, to see us take care of ourselves. Like giving isn't always, I give to you so you can receive from me. Sometimes the most giving act is allowing somebody to give to you, just sitting there and saying, okay, I'm going to let you understand me right now. I'm going to let you give me some compassion. And it's interesting how many times I've had this epiphany and frequently I forget. So this is my journey right now. It's been very interesting, and I hope that that's helpful to you. And I hope you enjoy your day. And let's say bye to Lucy. Okay, say bye, Lucy. See? Oh yeah. Okay. Bye, guys.